If your conversions are lower than you'd like, you're probably missing this one really important page. Add just one piece of content to your strategy in the right place, and I think you might just love the results. So whether you're running paid ads to your website or you're just relying on SEO or organic social media to get them there, I'm guessing that your visitors aren't exactly converting like you want them to. That's why you're here, right? But in this video, I'm going to show you the one critical piece of content you can create just once and then put right in the middle of your funnel to drastically improve your conversions, no matter what you sell or what you offer. And I know this works because it's the same thing master marketers have been doing for decades, and they still do it here today because it works so well. And that thing is called a pre-sell article. So here's what most businesses do. Maybe it's what you're doing as well. So they run ads on Facebook or on Instagram or YouTube even, and then the ads just talk directly about the product or service they're offering. Then when they get to the landing page, it's really just a sales page, and all those potential customers just have one choice to make. Either buy now or don't buy at all. And sure, there may be some information there specifically about what you offer, your benefits, maybe even some testimonials. But what about the part that gives them that background information they need and the understanding they need before they'll ever really believe that they need what you can give them? That's where the pre-sell article comes in. So I first heard about this concept by Molly Pittman. She's a really smart Facebook marketing expert that I've been following for years. And this is a strategy she's been using throughout her career for a lot of different businesses, and she's gotten absolutely incredible results with it. Now, in plain and simple terms, a pre-sell article is just an article that lives on your website, possibly in your blog section, that educates your prospects first before making that offer to sell your product or service. And you've probably seen versions of this before, probably at least in magazines where it goes by a different name. They call it an advertorial in that case. Basically it's an ad that's meant to feel more like an article. It's a pretty old concept, but it still works today for good reason. It gives context, it educates, and it informs before it ever asks for a sale. And in the process of educating, when you do it right, you're creating that built-in want or desire or need in the reader for what it is you can provide them with. Let's say you're an event planner and you create a pre-sell article about what goes into planning a company holiday party, right? You'd want to start by giving some good solid tips while also making it clear that there's a difference between what an inexperienced party planning office manager can pull off and what a pro could accomplish with the same task. So you'd want to include photos of your events that you've worked on here and there, and a certain percentage of your readers would start to get the message that, hey, this may need to be outsourced, and these photos look pretty great. This is probably the way to go. Then you'd want to end the article with some more traditional sales page elements like, a benefits section, benefits of working with you rather, a row of testimonials, and then finally that call to action that if they want to go above and beyond what they could do themselves, they just have to fill out this form and get more information. So what we're basically doing here is educating, building trust, and then seamlessly persuading people into actually wanting to buy what you're already selling. And honestly, no matter what your niche is, no matter what you provide or sell, there is a way to do this, right? As long as you solve a problem that people are having, there's going to be a built-in audience for this type of article. So once you figure out what it is and once you have it written, you can start running ads to it or just promoting it organically on your social media. Now, this can be done instead of sending traffic directly to your sales pages, but what Molly actually recommends doing is promoting this article in addition to that. So the reason being, some of your audience is more ready to go right now and they don't need the big preamble, right? But then another big portion of your audience does need that push and that education, that mindset shift before they'll ever be ready or possibly even aware of the problem in the first place. In other words, running traffic to this article and directly to your sales pages lets you scale up by scaling out essentially to different types of people all within your ideal customer group. Now, if you're going to use this strategy, your pre-sale article is going to need a really good, catchy title to get that kind of traction you want. Now, honestly, the title here is just as important as, I would say, every other element combined. And I've got you covered here. I made this video right here showing you how you can get 5 times as much traffic using any of these proven title formulas. So just click right here and we'll get you all set up.